Video. So this is my oil catch can PCV valve on this side going into the intake. This is the hose that broke right here. So it was going like this. Okay. This hose, I got this on Amazon. Yeah, it's aerated hose, but you guys know once the heat gets back there and these things get brittle, they basically start to crack, and that's exactly what happened here. Here's the other piece of it. This part of the hose used to go into this fitting, and in this bottom part of the hose, you can see it's stretched out there. See how stretched it is? I'm talking about width or inner diameter. So I came to the conclusion that this hose, this replacement hose I got on Amazon, not only was it poor quality construction, but it wasn't the best fit against the fitting. So what I did was I got this hose, I went to Oreilly's, I bought basically fuel rated hose. This is 7/16 ID, and then that's gonna allow me to go into the intake manifold without stretching the hose, right? And then on the flip side of it, instead of it going to what was once a smaller fitting, right? So this was bigger, you can tell just by looking at it, and then it went into a smaller fitting. I changed the fitting on the PCV valve to intake manifold catch can to be wider. So this is 7/16. So now I can just go 7/16, boom, straight in to the this guy right here without stretching the hose. And then what I'm going to do also is I'm probably going to cut this a little bit longer so there's more slack, so it has room to wiggle. Because I think what happened is eventually over time, not only did this thing harden and crack and stretch from the heat, but because I have to go and change this pretty often because this starts to fill up with oil, just the act of me spinning it on and off and this being brittle caused this to wear even faster. So I don't think even with an OEM hose that this would have lasted that long. So basically this hose is thicker, it's got a thicker wall, it'll probably get hard also, but point being it's not going to stretch anymore when I put it on this end of the fitting and then on that end of the intake manifold. So let's get this on. I'm feeling way better about that connection. You see how it's not stretched right there, how the hose isn't like deforming after that nipple part. So that would be this right here.